Welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Wonder Woman #1. Written by Tom King. Daniel Sampere is the artist. Tomeu Morey is the colorist. Clayton Cowles the letterer. So I did a written review of this, and I want to do a video review because I really enjoyed this debut. Wonder Woman's not a comic I've regularly read. I usually kind of pick up a few issues, especially around #1s, read it for a little while, and then kind of drop off. Like, maybe I'll last an arc or two. So, in the end, I don't know a lot of major events from Wonder Woman. I don't know major storylines from Wonder Woman. I'm coming into this relatively fresh. I know there's a lot of people out there who've said that this story is just a rehash of Amazon Attacks. I never read an Amazon Attacks. So for me, this feels fresh, new, interesting, and a logical progression for Wonder Woman. Story starts off, there's an Amazon in a bar who is harassed and winds up just butchering the men in the bar, which of course in our day and age has a whole bunch of people just losing their shit. This is just... I think the issue captures the zeitgeist very, very well. We see overblown, over-exaggerated, hyperbolic rhetoric through television reporting of the incident. Some legit, some not so legit of the reporting, which of course whips up a frenzy in the people, which then leads to ill-thought-out legislation, in this case Amazon's being barred from the United States until they figure out exactly what's going on. Imagine if one person from a group suddenly did something and then that whole group got kicked out of the country even before the case was closed to know exactly what's going on. That's this story. It captures misogyny, it captures xenophobia, it captures so much of what's going on in this world right now, and not just this world, but specifically in the United States, that it is an encapsulation of the current shit show that is the state of our society. It is good. It is really, really, really good. And I am sure because of that, people are going to hate it. This is going to be an issue that either is loved, or probably run, that's either loved or hated, and it just wouldn't surprise me at all if that's the case and the way things shake out. But I love it. I actually think it's really, really good because partially I feel like it feels really grounded and makes a lot of sense. One thing that has always stood out to me about Wonder Woman is the fact is that she's a princess, but she's also like an ambassador of another nation. Her running around being this idealistic character for the United States and its citizens always seemed a little weird to me. Like, she's, we don't go out and kind of like idolize superheroes from other countries. Like, that's kind of feels like a very odd thing to me. Story-wise, like, she seemed very Americanized. Let's go with that. In this, it kind of is reminding us that no, she is of this other nation, but she is looked up to that in that way by so many in the United States, and she's going to do what she can to live up to that, to those ideals. So it's really playing off this interesting like dichotomy of the character, and I like it. I really, really like it. The fact that Amazonians are another nation, I think, is something that plays well really here. I mean, it goes with their diplomatic mission. What happens there? What happens to the Amazonians who are just kind of like living in this country trying to make a living? What about those who have kids? Like, it's heartbreaking in so many ways, and I think what's really interesting to me is it focuses on that. It focuses on the xenophobia. It focuses on the fear. It focuses on the exaggeration of it all, and it does it really, really well. And I think, again, that it reflects what's going on in this country. People are like shitting their pants, for some legit reasons and some very not legit reasons, partially because a lot of issues are overblown and things have were going so well, at least perceived were going so well for so long, that even like the slightest issues are becoming, overblown. It's the type of thing where you're normally getting, hundreds on tests and you get a 95, you're going to lose your mind, and I feel like that's kind of the state we're in many ways. And this, I think, issue really reflects all that. The reaction is overblown. The reaction by Congress is overblown. It perfectly encapsulates the bullshit that spews daily. Where legislation is passed not because it actually achieves anything, but just to make people feel better, or rhetoric is thrown out there not because it actually going to achieve anything, but just because it makes people feel better and you get to score points. That is this issue, and it does it really, really well. eventually Wonder Woman comes into the frame, and it's solid like that. So yeah, I mean, I think there's just really small details. As me as a political nerd, love it. Really, really, really love it. The art, I think, too, is fantastic. We're going to show the opening drama and scene as we get some ass-kicking drunken jackasses in a bar. And then the talking heads who would surely go to the news and talk about it for 24 hours as if it was a massive national incident and not just one person's actions. It's good. As I said, really, really good. I love the issue. I highly recommend it. But again, I'm also expecting people to lose their goddamn minds over it. You can get your own copy, though. It is out in shops now. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to help the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you for that. And just watch our videos, support us. So again, thank you. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.